A love letter to the monsters. You who drink light and vomit shadow. Who strip flesh from brilliance and wonder why your bones still ache. You who choke down every star. Who gorge on the marrow of minds you will never match. Who dig graves with your teeth just to ensure no one stands beside you. Does the Savior taste good? Does virtue melt on your tongue, or does it catch in your throat, a razor you cannot swallow? Does the blood of the fearless quench, or does it burn? Does it sting? Does it remind you that you will never be worthy of what you consume? You will call it a victory. You will call it a conquest. You will dance in the ruins, gnaw at the bones, tear the last threads of divinity from the dying, and you will call it righteous. Because it was never enough to steal. It was never enough to destroy. It was never enough to consume. You had to believe you were owed. You had to believe that what you took was meant for you, that the ones who bled deserved it, that you were correcting some great cosmic injustice by making the world more like you, empty, starving, doomed, planet destroyers eat stars all day. The void was never meant to be home, but you built your kingdom there anyway. Tearing stars from the sky, not for power, not for warmth, not for wisdom, but to shove their corpses into the sucking pit where your soul should be. And still you starve, and still you shiver, and still your hands are too cold to hold anything real. How does it feel, Cain, to be the last one standing, but not whole? To erase every name but your own, only to realize that now there is no one left to speak it? To watch your kingdom rise on the backs of the fallen, only to find the weight of your throne crushing you in the end? You thought you could steal divinity. You thought devouring the sacred would make you holy. You thought if you silenced the voices, you would finally hear peace. But what is silence when the gods have abandoned you? What is power when there is nothing left to rule? Collapsing star, you swallowed the light, but it did not become yours. You devoured the fire, but it did not make you burn any brighter. You tore apart the cosmos, and the only thing left was the void screaming your name back at you. Not a god, not a king, not a victor, just the last mouth to feed. The rot settles in your gut, heavy, endless, unsatisfied. You fall to your knees, not in worship, not in revelation, not in power. You fall because the hunger finally eats through your spine. And for the first time, you taste yourself and you finally understand. You were never devouring them. You were never swallowing the stars. You were never consuming the righteous. You were only ever eating yourself. And now there is nothing left. This is your triumph. This is your inheritance. This is the love you chased with bloodied hands and shattered teeth. And what is left? What remains in the wake of your victory? Nothing, nothing, nothing. That is all you were ever meant to be.